Welcome to Honestly Speaking. I am your host, Honestly Trina, and today with me I have a phenomenal woman that through adversity and trauma, she's been able to excel and build a career in a sector that she probably didn't think she was going to get into. Today I have with me the amazing Dora, also known as Miss Gucci, Big Gucci, not the little Koan. Welcome to Honestly Speaking.
Thank you for having me, Trina.
You all right?
Yes.
Good. For our audience that don't know who you are, can you tell them a little bit about yourself? Why is your name Miss Gucci?
Well, I just got the nickname Miss Gucci from a man, like a DJ in a club that passed away, because when I was young, I used to always wear Gucci. So he said, oh, we're going to start calling you Gucci. Then from then, it just went to Miss Gucci. So, yeah.
Good. Thank you for coming on. I'm really excited to have you. I kept on telling you, should have had you from last year.
Yep.
But in God's time.
God's time, perfect time.
So I met you through RTM and I've seen your episode and I was like, wow, the growth from that episode to where we are now, like you've grown so much. And I just wanted to get you on, touch a bit about your previous lifestyle, but really focusing on what you're doing now with the substance abuse work. So that's where we're going to go into. So how old were you when you first came to the UK? Or was you born here?
No, I wasn't born here. I came to the UK when I was 7. When I got to the UK, my dad passed away 2 days before we arrived. So I only found out that my dad passed away when we actually arrived. The immigration, because when we arrived, my dad declared us, so we didn't come here legally, like we came here legally.
Yeah.
And the immigration, I just saw my mum crying. I said, oh, why are you crying? And they was like, yeah, your dad's passed away.
No way.
So, yeah.
So your parents came before?
No, my dad came before with my brother who's passed away as well.
Oh, wow.
So they both passed away here.
Wow.
Yeah, so I came with my mum. And yeah, so I was a bit young. I was like 7. I don't think it really had a major impact on me then. I feel like when I was growing up, when I reached like 21, one day it just like hit me like my dad wasn't around, like my dad passed away. It was crazy, but yeah.
And you came from Congo?
Yeah.
What was the difference between Congo and the UK?
Do you know what it is? I wasn't really raised in Congo much. I spent a lot of time in Nigeria because my mum was an entrepreneur. So my mum was a business lady, so she was always, I was in Nigeria, I was in Germany. I went kindergarten in Germany.
No way.
Yeah.
So do you speak any German?
No, all I know is Guten Tag, but yeah, who doesn't know that? But yeah.
Oh, wow. That's quite traumatic though. So leaving like your home and coming over here probably excited to see your dad.
I was very excited to see my dad because my dad always, even though he was away, he was very much present. He always made sure that I was well looked after. He always sent me stuff. Like, I know that my dad loved me. Even though he was very much sick, he didn't let us know that he was sick. He made sure that we arrived safely in the UK. I feel like, if I go back, I remember like my mum telling me, oh, we're going to go to the UK, etc. We're going to see your dad, whatever, etc. And then for me, I felt like him knowing we was going to come here in a safe place with a better opportunity for our life, my life, I felt like maybe he just kind of gave up on life and then, he passed away.
Maybe he felt like he achieved what he wanted to achieve.
I've got so much respect for my dad, like so much respect for him because even though he was so sick, he made sure that he put me and my mum in a position where we weren't really going to struggle like that.
What did he die of, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know. I don't have a clue. It was something that I was just young. It was something that was never ever discussed it's never something that's been discussed to me until now.
How was it growing up in Germany a little bit, kindergarten?
Do you know what?
Do you remember?
Do you know what? I remember Germany being racist.
Really?
Yeah, like, I remember Germany being racist, but I don't remember being a victim of racism. It's really crazy.
Okay, so you saw it, but didn't experience it personally.
Yes.
Do you want me to clip you in? Hold on.
Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I don't remember experiencing racism personally, but I just remember everybody used to say, oh, Germany's racist, Germans are racist. But I don't ever remember experiencing racism in Germany.
Yeah.
I feel like I was maybe too young to identify racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've landed at the airport, you found out your dad passed away, and then you've had to fit into society. How did that feel?
Do you know what? Yeah. It was crazy because I came here, I didn't speak no English.
No way.
No.
What's your first language?
Lingala.
Lingala.
So I spoke Lingala and Dutch.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're multilingual.
Yeah, so I was speaking that, obviously I don't remember it now. And then like, yeah, I just had to fit in. I had to like adapt. I remember when we came, we had to go and live in our dad's house.
Okay.
Me, my brother, because my brother was gonna get taken into care. But luckily my mum came in time because nobody wanted to look after him. Like my dad had brothers, but they didn't want to step up. They didn't want to look, basically my brother was gonna go into care, but by God's grace, my mum came, we ended up living in the house with me, my brother, and my mum in the same building, the same house that my dad passed away living. And it was hard, and I had to watch my mum make something out of herself. And I feel like that's where I get my drive from, my mum. Because I've seen her come to this country, she's lost her husband, she's picked herself up, she's done like so much for herself. I'm just like, wow, do you understand? So I feel like I've definitely got certain things when it comes to my mum.
You got loads of traits from her, yeah. Wow, that's quite traumatic actually. So your brother was going through some things and social services wanted to get involved?
No, my brother, remember, my dad's passed away, so we're not in the country when my dad's passed away.
Oh, so there was no one here to look, I get it.
There was people there to look
after him. But they opted not to.
But like families are just crazy. Families are very, very crazy. And he was going to go into care, and like, luckily, we came here and he wasn't in care, so we managed to live with each other, and I found myself having a new relationship with my sibling. Although we spent time together when we was born back in Congo, but we separated due to like circumstances.
Right.
So I found myself like bonding with my brother again, and you know, it was different. I remember, this is so funny, yeah. I remember the first time when I was in Nigeria, I saw like a white person. It's so weird, like I always think about it, yeah. I was walking and I just see somebody, they were just so light and so white. And I was like to my mum, like,
what is that?
Like, why do they look like that?